You're cutting a hole in yourself. A hole so they can stick a red hot umbrella in and open it wide. Man, you want to get past the cops when they start asking about tonight? You play it cool. You want to live in this lousy world? You play it cool. Hello everybody. Welcome back to hashtag Nate on Netflix. I'm Nate. You're you. Let's get this party started. With the Defenders coming up this Friday, I thought that this week I would do recap videos of all the Netflix Marvel shows. So from this point forward, I will refer to the Netflix Marvel shows as the Marvel Knights shows, because they're based on a series of comic books called the Marvel Knights that features Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, then became the Defenders, and also Luke Cage and Iron Fist have their own comic book called Heroes for Hire. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Today, we're going to talk about Daredevil Season 1 and Season 2. So let's get started. Season 1 of Daredevil was so good not only because of the writing and the acting and the action. The caliber of actors they got to be in this Marvel Netflix show was actually very well. Charlie Cox, who plays Daredevil, never heard of him before. When they first showed the images of him and said that he was going to be playing Daredevil, I said, well, he's not even blonde. Daredevil in the comic books are blonde. And he's kind of short looking too. I didn't really buy into him. But he actually was excellent as Daredevil. I actually can't imagine any other person playing a role now. Same to be said for Vincent D'Onofrio. Now, I've always liked Vincent D'Onofrio. I was looking at him, both me and my wife, we looked at him for years on Law and Order, Criminal Intent. We thought he was an excellent actor. But as Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, man, he's like one of the best villains Marvel has. That's for the movies and the TV shows. The characters, all the character ensemble in it, it plays like a soap opera or a film noir, but with better caliber of actors and better storylines, and it's much more engaging. I mean, being a comic book fan, I used to have Daredevil comic books when I was little. I had a bunch of comic books, but alas, my entire comic book collection was lost in a fire. Yeah, I know. Gasp, shock and awe. But I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to talk about it. Anyway, back to Daredevil. Season 1 was awesome. It was damn near flawless. The character of Karen Page was probably one of the more complex characters in there. At first, she kind of got on my nerves, but then when she had that encounter with Wesley, and I'm not, no spoilers, because I am shocked to know that there's still a lot of people who have not seen Daredevil Season 1 or Season 2. So, no spoilers here. So, go watch it, and you know what I'm talking about, if you haven't watched it. But those of you who have watched it, oh man, was that something. And Foggy. Foggy also, I like Foggy. He is almost like the perfect comedy relief without being just flat out slapstick comedy relief. And he's a great friend to Matt Murdock, even though Matt Murdock is a lousy friend to Foggy, which is more evident in Season 2. And in Season 2, we got introduced to Elektra and also introduced to the Punisher. Now, when they announced, again, Tom Berthel was going to play the Punisher, I said, too short, not big enough, but man, he took that role and he owned it. He is the Punisher from here on out. And Elektra, wasn't really keen on her at first when she first appeared, but as she went on, and you saw that when the actress who plays her, when you get that bloodlust in her, almost like Wolverine, his berserker rage, I was like, okay, yeah, that's it. And I thought they made a good fighting team together. A couple, not so much. And I think that Daredevil either should kick the superhero habit or stay single. Because I don't think you're going to have a relationship doing both. So, a final recap of just Season 1 and Season 2 of Daredevil before the Defenders come is that I give Daredevil Season 1 and Season 2 a like. Now, my next video will be for Jessica Jones, which I think has a better character. Well, we'll get into it when we get there. So, please, if if you will be so kind, subscribe, give me a like. I'm trying to reach a set goal of at least 100 subscribers before the end of the month. Baby steps, baby steps. So try to guess what were those lines from the beginning of the video. What movie was that from? You can put that in the comment section down below. And thank you for joining me very much. And thank everybody who watched my videos, those who subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. And as I always say, try to have fun, but keep it legal.